We are Iowa's most accurate forecast.
Well, we hope that you had a fantastic end to the week. Today, comfortable, the high at 81, but we are about ready to turn up that heat, and in a huge way too. We have excessive heat headlines in place. This is for the southern half of the state, Highway 30 and southwards. The difference between the two colors is the watch and the warning, basically the effect of timing in the area. We'll be watching this, but we are expecting heat indices to rise north of 110 at times as we roll into next week. Yes, these are the air temperatures, the heat index shown here. We're going to be shooting upwards. In fact, we'll be pushing close to record territory. It's actually kind of hard to believe because it's so comfortable right now. 73, the dew point is at 60, so perhaps just a tinge of mugginess out there, but overall not too bad. That wind is out of the south though, and that's going to continue to push in that moisture, and it's going to be a source of our heat too in the coming days. Metro temperatures, a mix of upper 60s and low 70s, still holding in the heat just a little bit over the concrete jungle of Des Moines. Temperatures statewide upper 60s and low 70s. Heat index is also shown. It's a non-factor right now, but as we go into the coming days, it will be. That south wind, you start to see the humidity levels a little bit higher into southern Iowa, Centerville, Sheraton, Creston, Shenandoah. That's where those numbers are starting to rise a little bit higher into the 60s. For tonight, our overnight lows are in the 60s. This is a far cry from those morning starting temperatures that we had today. Some places were into the 40s earlier this morning. Big time heat this weekend. We'll be into the middle 90s each afternoon. Some high clouds trying to move in. That's going to be of the cirrus variety. Otherwise, it's going to be a lot of sunshine out across the region. Now, temperatures widespread through the 90s getting into Saturday. Warmest out towards the Missouri River, Council Bluffs and Sioux City into the upper end of the 90s. A little bit of a cold front drags into northern Iowa, but does not look like it's going to make its way down into central Iowa. And it's actually going to stall out in its progression and start to wiggle back northward. So don't expect any relief here. Temperatures still well into the 90s over much of the state. The exceptions way up north. And Monday we start to turn it up. Upper 90s in some locations, triple digits, Sioux City and Council Bluffs. We're going to keep things rising. In fact, on Wednesday and Thursday, I have 100 degrees in the forecast. And we do have a few of the days that we are going to be making a run at records. Some of them a little stout, Monday and Thursday, but we do have forecasted high temperatures above record range Tuesday and Wednesday. So yes, certainly conceivable that some of them will fall. A little bit warmer out there into the high plains. Rapid City, North Platte, 81. Goodland is 83 degrees. That jet stream is kinked way up to the north. In fact, it's running up around the international border. And what that means is high pressure is in control. It's taking that active storm track way up to the north, and that means nothing, nil, nada for us. We have to look all the way until next Friday before we get any meaningful chance of rainfall in here. 7 days. That's a potency of this heat dome, if you will, that we're going to be under. Quite literally, it suppresses that chance to see any upward development in the atmosphere. That's exactly what's going to happen. Here's Futurecast into tomorrow morning. Temperatures into the upper 60s. We'll bounce back into the mid 90s throughout the day on Saturday and going into the back half of the weekend, still on a little bit of a warmer note. Futurecast is a little rambunctious here, trying to get a little something going up near the state line. That's that cold front that I told you about. I just don't think we're going to have the muster to be able to get that activity build up though. 67 degrees for our overnight low tonight. Breezy, it's going to be a bit on the warmer side too. 94 for Saturday. We'll add on a degree. Getting into Sunday at 95, 97 Monday, and then we're getting up to that triple digit range. I do think we get it done. Wednesday and Thursday look to be the hottest 2 days in the forecast ahead. I could see the heat indices running into the 110 to 115 range on each of these days as well. So hot back to school, but that heat breaks Friday going into the weekend, and in a huge way, next rain chance is on Friday.